Welcome back, everybody, to the next episode of Dragon Quest VII, Fragments of the Forgotten Past. We are going to talk to the king, because we now have the guiding light from Emberdale. Part of me thinks that all I have to do is actually go to the beacon itself, but I'd like to be sure. I would hate to get there and be like, oh, I had to talk to someone, then I have to go all the way back. So let's do that, shall we? I have ever so slightly raised the volume of the game. I hope it's not too much. Like, I had my emulator volume at 50%, and I put it up to 53. So I'm really thinking it shouldn't make a huge difference, but something maybe. Percent? Okay. Okay. He's just telling me to go back to the gaffer, so I've already done that. I've got the guiding light. Yes. Use it when the time is right. How's my health? Health's fine, but MP is not, so I'm going to rest. Because I don't want to... I feel like we're going to fight a boss fight, and I don't want to be like... You know... Oh, I can't heal anymore. Bad with thick. Womp womp. I'm curious about something. I'm going to try something. Can I use... It says there are no treasures, so you can use nose for treasure in towns. That's good to know. To be honest. Well, let's get our way back to the beacon. Not the bacon, the beacon. Sounds similar, tastes different. Go lick a tower. Tell me it tastes like bacon, I'll call you a liar. You know, that's just how it works. But how are you all doing today? It is 5:22 p.m. on a Tuesday. Even though it feels like a Monday because yesterday was President's Day. Therefore, I mean, I still had to go to work, but there were no kids. It was a teacher in service day, so more, you know, meetings and training and all that. Not very fun stuff, but, you know, first day with kids back at school is today, so it's something nice. You know, I love the kids, but it's still nice to... Ooh! It's still nice to have time away from them. When we're using Hatchet Man. I think you have it too. You do. Don't run, don't run. Yes! Alright, we got 3 good chances. 3 chances. Boom, got it on the first. 10.5k. There we go! At first I was like, fucking encounter, and then I'm like, oh, it's one of you. 13 HP. 2 strength, not great, but 2 resilience. I'll take that in a heartbeat. Wow, oh right, he needed 3k. I forgot we, like, looked at the stuff. And everyone else was pretty far, but he needed 3k. Whatever. Still need encounters for people's classes. In fact, I should check their progression, because I don't know if I've missed things. Oh man, I barely caught that sneeze. Oh man. Let me move stuff real quick. Oh, there we go. Soul's a superhero. Omni Heal and Giga Slash. Something tells me he's maxed out the hero class. He is not? Are you kidding me? I get Omni Heal and Giga Slash and it's not even maxed out? Excellent. Get it? Because Aishi's... Ooh, let's go get him. Definitely worth turning around for. Boom! Gotcha. Now we just have to kill it. Don't run, don't run. Damn it! Came all out of our way to hang out with you and you just run away from me. See how it is? Is it 'cause I smell? What the hell are you? Oh, hey! Thugglers, they're a reskin of one of our boss fights from... I want to say the boss fight that we got rough from. Pretty sure. I don't know if he had a mustache like that, but he was definitely juggling some eyeballs. You got 2 balls. Catabox. They didn't notice me. Haha, time to slay them swiftly. I should probably check out Giga Slash, but we'll wait to see if we get into a boss fight first. Royal Knight from Mervyn. Kerplunk. Disruptive Wave. Yes, that's a good one. That's like the Great Leveler, but it only applies to them. Let's see, what does Giga Slash cost? $15. Damn. Damn, nephew. I'm still curious, why do I have a Great Leveler? I mean, celebrity. Kabuff. I dig it. Now she has Kabuff. Very good. And she has it permanently, too. Hers isn't dependent on class since it was a monster one that learned it. Ah, oh, poop! Aw, oh, man. But yeah, what was I saying? I have no idea. He has it permanently, something like that, but I thought there was more to it. Oh yeah, Disruptive Wave. Like, why does the Great Leveler exist when you have Disruptive Wave? That I don't get. Oh hey, yeah man, you want to hang out? Sure. Go on, get. Climb of metal proportions. I noticed I was going in the wrong direction, but hey, it possibly worked out. We'll see if he doesn't run away. And he did. Son of a bitch. Stupid. Damn it. Should have gone behind. You know what? F it. Let's use it. Defend, defend. I feel like you should be able to take him out. Oh, man. That was a good time. That was a good time. When I think of all the good times that's been wasted, having good times. And when I think of all the good times that's been wasted, having good times, good times. When I was drinking, I should have been thinking. When I was fighting, I should have done the right thing. Ozzy's version of Good... Son of a bitch! Ozzy's version of Good Times by, I believe, John Lennon? Not actually a big Lennon or Beatles fan. Yo. I don't rightly know. Man, these slimes are running like bitches! Alright, 2 of them. I would love to kill them both, but we've yet to do that. Okay, that's 1 stain, that's good. That's 2 stain, that's good. Dang. 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 Man. Come on. Can do it. I just read that really cool post from Arnold where, like, it's a picture of Arnold posing with some guys and kids from the Special Olympics. And someone posted this really hateful thing of like, oh, why retarded people have their own Olympics, it's stupid kind of thing. 21,000, that's amazing. And so Arnold actually responds to it. I mean, I don't know if it's fake, but it sounds like something Arnold would do. I mean, like, you know what? Your thing is really terrible. And you're just a terrible person, but you have 2 path abilities right now. One, you could start being like these people who have more courage, strength, determination, all that stuff than you do for trying so hard. Or you could keep going down the path you are now and be miserable. But he's like, but based off of how you're acting, I know you just want attention. And know this, keep acting like this, no one will remember you. So I'm really hoping that's true, like that really happened. Not because I want someone to be mean to people with special needs, but because it'd be great to see someone, you know, of Arnold's position sticking up for those people with special needs so strongly. And that would just make my day. I've worked with people with special needs before, autism, Down syndrome, and then just kind of your general mental delay kind of stuff. And it's a combination of heartbreaking and inspiring at the same time. And you know, you always see people like, oh, I'm so inspired by these people. Well, there's a reason. Like, think of someone with Down syndrome. They have less cognitive advantages as everyone else. Yet they can do some amazing things. And one thing you have to remember is if they do something that's kind of typical for what you could consider a typical or healthy-minded person, if someone with Down syndrome can do that as well, then that's downright impressive. Because, you know, they're kind of playing with a little bit less. And I don't say that to be mean. I say that because it is true. That is what a mental retardation does. It makes you play with a little less. And that is terribly unfair. But it is kind of the state of things. It's how, you know, gene mutation works. But I very much understand when people say I'm inspired by these people, because their ability to kind of get along in a world that was built for people that do have a full deck of cards. You know, it was built for people like me, for instance. Well, more so because I'm male. But you know what I hope you know what I mean. It is just inspiring to watch them try their best and succeed. And hell, even when they don't always succeed, but to see that they've tried so hard, it's so nice. And one thing I have learned from working with people, specifically people with Down syndrome, is that they almost always seem so much happier than kind of your typical person. And I used to think, oh, it's because they don't know as much. But you talk to them like, oh, they know what's going on. You know, they're not nearly as in the dark as kind of a lot of people might think. You know, they've got a good brain. They've got knowledge. But something in their brain tells them, you know what? Look for the good. Look for the good in people. And on a heavy average, that's what I've experienced with working with people with Down syndrome, is just people wanting to find the good in other people. And to me, that's heartwarming, because I can't always do that. I will often find the negative in someone. I will find the bad. I will let that voice in my head win, the one that says, fuck it. You know, and that's not a good thing. That's nothing to be happy about. I wish I could just be like, yeah, see the positive. That's great. Oh, does this one not touch? Son of a cheese. So, you know, that was a weird rabbit hole of conversation. But I think it's a good one. I think it's good to talk about these things. Some people feel uncomfortable talking about, you know, issues of race, politics, mental state, capacity, however you want to word it. At the end of the day, whatever word you use, it's still probably accurate, even if it's not quote unquote PC. I say if you're getting the point across and you're not hurting someone's feelings, fine. You're fine. I will use the term retarded in a medical sense, but I won't use it as an insult, because I think that is terribly disrespectful kind of thing. Anywho, guiding light. Boom. Huh. Soul lights the bacon or the beacon, one of the two. Again, you pick. Tastes different though. Using the flame from the guiding light. I just threw it in. I was like, here we go. That's cool. Oh, hey, it's working. I was expecting something to be like, rah, rada, rada, rada. Dude, Aishi's got kind of thick legs. Yeah. Soul. Huh? So, you did it. We were out searching for Aeneas when suddenly everything went bright and there were no monsters anywhere to be seen. We came here as fast as we could. And it's true, the guiding light is burning the beacon once again. The darkness is gone, and it looks like we're not sealed off from the world anymore either. You've done so much for us. We've been thinking of a way to thank you, and... Hey, you're not supposed to talk about that until we get back to the palace, so let's not waste any more time here. Come on, let's go home. Oh, yes, of course. We'll need to use the guided light to fire up the palace light house as well. Why am I suspicious of them? There, now, if you'd be as good as to follow us back to the palace, come on, everybody. I can't trust anybody in this game. It'd be great if they're nice to us, but I'm suspicious. You better go straight in, Soul. The king is waiting for you. Everyone's waiting for you, in fact. Oh, would you mind taking the guiding light up to the rest of the way? To the lighthouse? Thanks. Hurry, go see the king. But also, here's an errand. Look, it's Soul and his friends, our heroes and saviors. This sense of elation, it's almost as though Captain Sharkeye himself had returned. Thanks to you. Thanks you so much for everything you've done. We love you, Soul. Damn right you do, girl. Thank you all so much. We'll never forget what you've done for us. Oh, hey, maybe it is genuine. Soul, everyone, since the time when our kingdom was sealed off from the world and plunged into darkness, we've nearly given up hope on so many times. If I had not been for Sharkeye and his crew and his crew's indomitable example, I have no doubt we would have succumbed to despair many years ago. Cannot help but think that. God, I can't read right now. I cannot help but think that they were sent to us in order that we might remain strong until our true saviors finally appeared. You! On behalf of all citizens of the Kingdom of Buckingham, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I have thought long and hard about how to repay you, and I have come to the conclusion that this would be the most fitting reward. It is a legendary sword passed down from one captain of the Sea Dragon to the next. What? Oh! Sharkeye left in my care as he set out before the final. Why didn't he take it with him? That it might be used in defense of his wife and the unborn child. I think that's probably might have helped him live. Till now, I had not met one who I deemed worthy of such a weapon, but in you I have undoubtedly found such a person, and I have no doubt that Anais would agree with me, wherever she may be. I hereby present to you the Sea Serpent Saber. We haven't found Anais yet? Seriously? Poe placed it in the bag. Now all that remains is to rekindle the lighthouse atop the palace, and... King Buckingham! I caught him! The dirty-looking old man, he was in Lady Anna's bedroom again. Huh? Dirty-looking? How dare you? And just who might you be, if you please? Huh? I don't see why I should have to tell you. But if you insist, I am Scuba, king of the seabed. I was sent here by the water spirit herself. What? King of the seabed? Then what in the world are you doing here? If you shut up and listen, I'll tell you. You there, King Buckingham, you're looking for an ass, aren't you? Well, I brought you a message from her. A message? Why would you be delivering a message from Lady Anais? King Scuba, was it? An excellent question, and here's your answer. Because she's living under the sea with me now. She jumped? I knew it! Oh, how could she have been so rash? Oh, stop, you sniveling man. The only one who's jumping here is you. To conclusions! You know what? If you know Anais at all, you know that she's been doing very little lately except praying for the Almighty to reunite her with her beloved Sharkeye. Unfortunately, the poor fellow's ship is frozen solid and there's nothing to be done. I've seen it. It's likely to stay that way for all eternity. And even if the Demon King were to be defeated, it would probably take centuries for the ice to melt. It goes without saying that she doesn't have much hope in the living that long. But that didn't stop her praying. She said she'd do anything to be alive when her beloved finally thawed out. Anyway, somehow or another, her pleading made her way down to the seabed, my kingdom, as we may recall. Now, I'm not a particularly powerful king, but I do have one rather impressive ability. The ability to grant life to any creature in my kingdom for as long as I see fit. Well, Anais was determined. She was willing to come and live underwater as long as it meant that she might eventually be able to see her husband again. So, when your heroes Heroes here beat the monsters up in the tower, and I lifted the curse off hanging over the country. I thought that might be a good time for her to make the transition. And I came to fetch her. He's like, what? I had no idea she would go to such lengths. Well, she did, and there's no turning back now. Like I say, I'm not a particularly powerful king. I was able to turn into a mermaid, but making her human again would be beyond my powers. She knows this, of course, but that was the sacrifice she was willing to make in order to see her husband one last time. Now, as for her message, she wanted to say thank you to you, King Buckingham, and to all of your subjects. And she doesn't want you to feel sorry for her. She's happy with her choice. She's made her peace with it, and there, all done. Right? I'm off. Suspicious? Wait, I must ask you something before you leave. The unborn child that Aeneas was carrying when the kingdom was plunged into darkness and sealed off from the world. Do you know what happened to it? Well, I don't know anything for certain, but I do have an inkling. As you may or may not know, the Sea Dragon and all its crew have enjoyed the personal protection of the water spirit since ancient times. That's why her captain always bears the mark of the spirit somehow on his body. It passed down through the generations. Which means, by the way, that any child Sharkeye and Aeneas would also carry the mark. But I digress. I have a sneaking suspicion that Sharkeye's child wasn't abducted by the Demon King, as some say, but was in fact spirited away by the water spirit for its own safety. I wouldn't be surprised if he or she is living a perfectly normal, perfectly peaceful life somewhere out there. Anyway, I really have to go. I'm not supposed to be up here in the human world. I'll get in trouble. I've told you all I know, or rather, all I think I might know. You'll have to work the rest out for yourselves. Glad to see the darkness is lifted, and that we're no longer sealed off from the world and everything. Water spirits, blessings, and all that. Ta-ta for now. That was weird. Perhaps I failed to grasp the depths of Aeneas' love for Sharkeye. Still, we must heed her message. We must not feel sorry for her. She has taken her fate to her own hands. It is time we do the same. Palace Lighthouse must be lit. Come, Soul. This way. It's gonna be lit, fam. It's gonna be so lit. Yeah. I like how we just believe that old man. I finally get to name an episode. It's lit, fam. I was like, man, that guy's got a weird face. It's the baby. King's like, show me them legs. Celebrations last late into the night, and when they finish, the people of Buckingham sleep soundly for the first time in years. Then, morning comes. Whoa. Seems the time has come for us to say goodbye, though I doubt this is the last we'll be seen of each other. You are, of course, more than welcome to visit Buckingham whenever you like. Incidentally, it strikes me that I have told you very little about Sharkeye. You must be curious a bit to know more about him. I beg your pardon? My chief minstrel told you everything you need to know? Yeah. But I do not employ a minstrel. I did, of course, a long time ago. He was a fine man and a talented musician, but he fell ill and died many years back. Blah, blah, blah. But of course, you are blessed with powers beyond those of ordinary humans. My old friend must have visited you in a dream. In any case, the most important thing I wish you to say to you today is simply this. Thank you. Your name shall live in the legends of all my kingdom for all time. And not only here in Buckingham, but I believe the dwarves also have reason to be grateful to you. Perhaps you should pay them a visit before you leave? Yes. They've got a thing. Because I was just thinking to myself, like, man, I did not get a fragment. Not a proper fragment. I got like a mysterious one, but not a colored one. And I need a colored one because I haven't finished all the colored pedestals yet. So, let's go see the dwarves. Because I was thinking, oh, maybe I've got to go to modern day Buckingham. But maybe not. Also, I wonder if the monsters are actually gone. Nope, they're not. You said they were gone. Fucking lied to me. Stupid gods. It's fine. We're just gonna bob and weave and bob and Steve and Tom and Sarah and John. Yep, that's what you get from me at this point. I'm not used to reading so much. I've been spoiled by games that either don't have much dialogue, like Dark Souls, or talk for you, well, like Dark Souls. Wait a minute. Why is the light outside? Why is it so light outside? Does this mean the darkness is gone? Wait, was this your doing? Yep. My, I didn't think you humans had it in you. You're welcome. Oh, I forgot there were monsters here. Weird that the monsters... I thought they were talking, to be honest. I was like, oh, hey. They're friends. But nope, they're not friends. An executioner? Let's take him to breakfast. I'm really glad that Aishi learned to buff, though. That'll be really nice for the future when I need to conquistador. Oh, they suddenly attack. I mean, you're full health. That's weird that you'd go for an Omni heal, but okay. Fine. But yeah, I'm really glad Aishi learned Kabuff, because that'll be really nice for future combats. Kind of let us expedite it real quickly of everyone getting buffed up. Kabuffs, maybe even an Oomph, Insuladdles, Magic Berries, things like that. Very good. Ah! Bamboozled! I like those little guys. They're cute. Especially the Conquistador. They're adorable! Dancing in the skies. Want someone get a level up? Darn. Going for a level or a rank up. Ah. Well, these things give money, don't they? Goodie bags. What? Where'd you come from? Oh, it must have called for help. Good amount of money, though. 530 bucks is solid. It's solid, bruh. Ugh. Yeah. Is this it? No. Almost. Show me your moves! By the way, on the day this episode releases, I, for the first time, stream Mega Man X1 on my channel. So I'm very excited for that. If you guys don't know, on Wednesday evenings, I stream at 5:30 Mountain Time. And on Saturdays, I stream at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. We just recently finished Stardew Valley on Saturdays. Took 28. The fuck? Took 28 episodes. Fucking whack, dude. Really? And we finally finished it, so we've moved on to My Time at Portia. But Wednesdays are usually more of an action-y stream, like we've done Dark Souls, we've done Shyness, things like that. And now we're moving on to Mega Man. And who knows what'll be after. I mean, I have an inkling, but you know. I'll never tell. Hey, can I have your stuff? Well, the dwarves give the most valuable treasure. You shouldn't be dawdling here. Foreman wants to talk to me. Yes. Ah, there you are. I've been expecting you. I suppose you're here to tell me to make friends with the King Buckingham now that everything's peaceful again, are you? Well, whatever you're here for, I got a few things I want to give you to say thanks for all you've done. They're in the storeroom below. You're free to grab them whenever you like, but they'll be useful for you on your travels, so sooner is probably better than later. Listen, don't bother yourself with trying to mediate between Buckingham and me. I know full well he's not a bad man, and he knows I know that. There's no need to make a song and dance about it. Thanks? It's just a mysterious one. Move! In you go. Yeah. I heard what the foreman said. In you go. I like that. Give me something good. What luck, a meaty treat. A water ball wand. Okay. A Jaw Toys heart. I think I currently am a Jaw Toys. And then a mysterious fragment. Let's check out that wand. Could be cool. Okay. Also, yeah, we got this Sea Servant Saber. Wow. Okay. Well, that Miracle Sword will go to somebody else then. 256. Also, real quick. the bigger jump for Mervin. Like from 81 to 206, well, for her it's only a 10 change. His is over 20. 25 to be exact. So we'll do this. Very good. And let's just read this real quick. Can also be used in battle. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Can I evac out? Or do I need to go to the next? Yeah, I probably need to go to the next level up. That would make some sense. That it would. That it would. We got the thing. That's good. Now let's use evac. Yes! Indeed! So there is something I would like to do before we call the episode. And I just need to remember what that is. Ah! I remembered! Stick around and find out! Because I'll never tell. Though it'll be pretty quick, to be honest. So I'm also thinking that when we go to modern day Buckingham, that's probably where we will get the next colored fragment. But yeah, I wanted to record more than one episode, but I'm like, I'm tired. Work is hard. You know, work is hard. So one episode a night is what I got. Loving what I got. To remember that. Something like that, right? Right. Dee-doo. Yes, we have a place to go. King Maximo's Mansion. I don't know if we have enough for the next thing or not. I think we found like 2. Possibly 2. But I don't remember. 73. Okay, 2 more. It's just enclosure plan. That's lame. Pilkard Bay. Because it's free. Well, actually, I don't need to sleep at all, if I'm being honest. But yeah, Soul is almost maxed out. Has almost maxed out the hero. Mervin is working his way through Paladin. Taking a little longer. They're even, actually. But Aishi's Jaw Toys has taken quite some time, so hopefully that'll be completed soon. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If so, hit the like button. You know the deal. But do take care, guys. Have a good Wednesday, halfway through the week. Enjoy the stream if you can. Until next time, do take care. And bye-bye for now.